All right, guys, what's going on? What's good, everyone? Welcome to the live streams, the last day of July, Monday, July 31st, 2023. I was hoping that we would get the alert on stream, but we just triggered that like a minute ago. So you might have heard that if you were here, because I'm sharing the computer sound. So you might have heard that. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but that was honestly it right there. That was all I had for today, and that's been taken. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Guess we'll take a look. We'll take a look at some things, but you know, we'll figure it out. What's good, Naruto, Beverly, Katarina, Edgar, Nikki, Soft Girl Era, Max, Jareth, Jesse, and Fernando. What up? I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. It is giveaway day as well. We'll give away a copy of the Daily Stoic, Discipline is Destiny, Stillness is the Key, Meditations, and a leather journal. Excuse me. If you guys can hear me, if the sound is good, drop a like on it. Let me know. Let me know. We always gotta have a good ratio here. Our ratio's jacked up right now. What's good, Stephanie? We still haven't quite figured out the membership stuff just yet. One day, Stephanie, one day we'll have it. Thanks, Bev, for the sound check. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. What we'll do is we'll give it probably like another 10 minutes, and then we'll do our giveaway. I already have the names up on the spinner the wheel of names, and then we'll announce the 5 winners for that. Tier 3 been going to anyone who's a part of it? It's a great question, Jesse. How has the tier 3 been going to anyone who is a part of it? Good question. How has it been so far? I know a good amount of people asked like how to get into the Discord and stuff. So I've had to do a lot of hand holding for that. But hopefully that's fixed by now. And hopefully the content is worth it too. I actually had someone comment on YouTube yesterday, and they said that out of all the people that left the previous company I was with, that I guess I had the most experience and the best price point. And I'm like, I can't speak on behalf of anybody except myself. I don't know everyone else's level of experience or what they even do. I don't really talk to any of them, so I wouldn't know. Katarina wants discipline as destiny. It says tier 3 is worth it. Do you like the prop from Top Step? I've heard good things about Top Step. The only issue with Top Step is they have a lot of problems with Trade Evade. Trade Evade does a lot of, it's like almost every week they have fucking problems. That's one thing I don't like. And that's not on Top Step, it's just, but they're affiliated with Trade Evade. So it's like, look, if you're in a partnership and your partner is fucking up, that's a reflection on you. You know? Was good, Trillionaire? Love that you're on YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate that. I like being on YouTube as well. That, and I get to reach a broader audience, which is always nice. So we took this morning's low right here at the beginning of the session on Dow. The Nasdaq did not. The S&P did, but it also took London's low. That was the markup I had right before we started today. This is what I like, and this is what I don't like. Okay, you ready for this? What I like is this morning how we took Friday's high during the pre-market, then took it again during the New York Stock Exchange. That is one thing you need to notice. Okay, that is one thing you need to notice, because we ran this twice. But why? Because if you look in the regular trading hours, it looks different. Okay, you have Friday's high here, and then the stock exchange open. So the stock exchange hours did not take Friday's high until 8:40. So the fact that we took liquidity, you got a nice fractal high here. You have with these candles, okay, just like we went over last week, you have these jabs up there, right? It jabs up there and then closes lower, and it does that multiple times. That's one of the qualities of a stop run. Okay, beautiful right here. Trades lower, back up, imbalance, spends a lot of time there, and then dumps for London's low. And that's why I was wanting that prior to the session. But we hit that right as soon as we started the stream. So it's like, well, shit. All right, well, what do we do now? Well, we took all 3 of these lows. We took this one from a Friday afternoon one, 2 Friday afternoon lows, and this morning's low. And the only thing that I would say is probably upside potential is anyone who's been short. Most recent high is there at 4609.75. And that's like really small time frame equal highs as well. So I would anticipate, I mean, we might trade a little bit lower, and then I think we'll trade above 4610. Is that enough for me to take a trade on? I don't think so. But that's so let me go back for a second. What I like is that we ran up, took liquidity, and then traded down to liquidity. And you guys know what the market does. What does it trade to? Imbalance to imbalance, liquidity to liquidity, liquidity to imbalance, or imbalance to liquidity, right? So it's nice, very, very nice to see this, right? To see that, beautiful. But now, that's what I like. But what I don't like is now we're back within the range. And so my accuracy goes down, you know, once both sides, like once both sides of the market have been swept. Now it's like, okay, well, what's high probability now? To me, nothing other than maybe this short-term high. So because we've taken liquidity on both sides, I think it lowers the probability for me. Or maybe not probability, well, probably, but I would say confidence as well. It definitely lowers confidence for me when I see a nice, crispy, clean level of liquidity be swept. It's like, oh shit, well, I wasn't part of the original move, so now what? And that's usually when you got to walk away. And I know a lot of you don't want to hear that because it's like, oh, well, it's our first stream of the week. It's only the afternoon session. We're at the beginning, the afternoon session. Like, let's try and find something. It's like, well, shit, man. You're not going to be able to find something every minute of every day. I mean, maybe you could, but in terms of finding only high probability setups, I don't have anything for you. So what I would say to watch is, I mean, we left behind like a small imbalance here, fractal low. So again, I want to see us trade above 46.10, but is it worth the risk? I don't know. But we'll watch it. Okay. That is what we will do. Moving toward the same goal with challenges as being able to see growth and compare ideas alongside the community is dope. What's good, Leon? Appreciate the comment, Naruto. What's good, Willow? Someone was asking about, it was Jesse that was asking about the tier 3 membership and how it's been for everyone that has been a tier 3 member. I mean, is it worth it? It's a public chat. Members and non-members can comment. And you already know I didn't message any one of you saying, hey, say good things. You can say whatever you want. If you think it's not good, tell everybody it's not good. If you think it's great, tell everybody it's great. Just be honest, though. Unlike the internet trolls I've been dealing with for the last fucking 2 weeks. I didn't realize how viral that post was going to go. Man's got like 1.3 million likes. I'm like, oh shit. No wonder so many people are commenting. Shit's blowing up, man. They're like, oh, you know, this, that, and the third. I'm like, who are you? One dude commented he had 9 followers. 9. I'm like, dude, I didn't even waste my time. I just like blocked him and left it at that. I'm like, you guys are fucking just trolls at this point. I mean, which is cool. But you're like, every morning, it's like another 10, 12 notifications. I'm like, Christ, it's been 2 weeks. Can we like chill out? It's old news, man. Old news. I had 2 people actually. When I blocked them, they actually reached out to my YouTube and were trying to comment. I was like, you stupid bitch. My comments they have to be approved by me. That's why I did that. That's why all my comments are that way. You type up, you know, you spend 5-10 minutes typing up this long ass paragraph and then no one's going to see it. You just wasted your own time. And I love that. Because then I get to turn those people into a lesson for you guys. Andreas said it's worth it. Trillionaire said it's worth it. Edgar says the Dow is bullish. Is the Dow bullish? Is that what we're dealing with today? I think this looks like trash as well. I think this looks terrible. I mean, that doesn't even look like a sweep on liquidity, to be fair. If the Dow, if that's a liquidity run here, then the Dow's probably going to react off of that. But again, that to me is very shallow. And I don't know if I would trust it. I guess the only upside is probably these highs, I would say. But in general, I think today is just not a good day. I mean, I could see this trading higher, but that's what concerns me. I mean, it's a nice fractal low. It's a nice imbalance on the upside. It's a decent mitigation here, but that's the only problem I have is I want to see like a strong evidence like that. Something like that would have convinced me for sure. There you go. Like that would, like I'd long that, sure. But since we don't have that, that bothers me. I mean, look at the Nasdaq today. Look at this. What is this? This is horrible. This is so... I would be so frustrated if I was trading this today because it would just be dancing around your entry, just trolling you the whole time. Emotional capital just gone. It's just gone. I mean, but we'll see. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Oh, what are we talking about? Did I miss something? Oh, baby Pips hasn't TP'd yet. Soon though. Don't waste your energy on stupidity, Iberneth. I agree. I agree. Like some people just they just don't get it though. They just don't get it. I was about to roast the fuck out of this one chick, but I found out she was 22 and she had a service dog. So I said, look, you got a service dog and you're trolling on the internet. You need to tread lightly. But then it was funny because she commented and then was like, oh, but you don't even know why I have a service dog. And I said, exactly. Because that was the logic that she tried to use against me. And she contradicted herself. Because earlier she was like, she had said something, I don't even remember. But she was trying to say like, oh, I'm mad or some bullshit. And she literally contradicted herself. And I was like, that's all I wanted out of this conversation. And now I'm blocking you. And then that was one who also tried to get on my YouTube comments. I'm just saying, bro, you cannot publicly, share a disability or, something like that and then try and roast people. Bitch, you are setting yourself up for mega failure. You have no idea. You have no idea. But I was like, I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. I was like, I'm a different man now. I'm trying to, trying to be stoic here. So let's Let's maybe calm down. So I didn't do it, but I was going to. Dow does have higher time frame bullish divergence. Higher time frame. Which time frame are we talking about here? Because one thing about Dow, my friend, is we still have old markups here too. One thing that we are at is a weekly / monthly high. So I am just a tad bit reluctant to want to long, at least on higher time frame, for that reason. Now, obviously, just because we're there doesn't mean we're just going to trade lower. But I do want to know your thoughts on, you said higher time frame divergence, but I don't know if we're just at the right spot for that. So yeah, I would definitely be interested to see what we do here, though. I would definitely be interested, because it doesn't even look like the mitigation that I drew out here, it doesn't even look like it respected that, like, at all. So I might even just be wrong, because it came all the way down to these 2 down candles here. So, my friend, it is hard to say. But yeah, that's just pitiful right here. And that imbalance we drew here, well, first of all, that candle looks like shit. And we did leave an imbalance here, and then it just traded down and then closed within that down candle as well. So that's me. If I was long, I would not hold it. I'd probably be too scared. Well, scared is probably not the right word, but I would just not be confident in that at all. Cracking you up. Hey, man, this is just real life, bro. This is just real life. Mexico right now, I'm outside. Bro, it's supposed to get to 103 today. So I am not going outside today, as NBA Youngboy would say. Ain't going outside today. That's me. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Stock alert, too funny. Well, I don't know, man. People on the internet are fucking weird. That is one thing that I do know. Oh, that's what I was saying. That's the thing, is like, a lot of these people, they weren't understanding what I was talking about. And it makes sense, because that's why I was saying last week, you can't talk about business with people who don't have one, right? You can't take financial advice from someone who's broke. You can't take health advice from someone who's overweight. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you fuckers are trying to argue with me about a blue check. Oh, it's a waste of money. First of all, it's $15 fucking dollars. Okay. So that's nothing. Okay. And on top of that, it's like, look, I didn't even bring up the followers. That whole, like, oh, you've only got this number of followers or whatever. Like, that wasn't even me. I just brought up the fact that if you have a business, if you are a business owner or some sort of entrepreneur or someone online that has some sort of following or reach in the community, influencer, if you will, a lot of those type of people get a lot of fake profiles. It's just how it is. I've had dozens of people over the last 3-4 years make fake profiles of me. That shit is annoying as fuck. And Instagram doesn't do anything about it. And now we know why, because they were planning this shit the whole time. They were going, oh man, scam account after scam account. How can we monetize this? That's, I think, when they came up with that idea. Oh, well, we'll give people blue checks, but we'll make them pay for it. Solid idea, but they waited too long to do it. So anyway, that's why I have a blue check, because I need people to know that my Instagram is the real one and is the only one. And that's another reason why all my social media is the same. It's all the same. So, you know, me sitting here trying to argue with people who don't have an LLC, don't have a fucking business, don't have more than like what, 100 followers, get the fuck out of here. You don't know shit about shit. You're just talking just to talk. So like a lot of those people, I was like, yeah, like, I'm just gonna block you because this is just dumb. I'm like, none of you have proved me wrong. None of you have proved me wrong. If anything, you're just going off topic. What's good, D1? Look at the lows on indices from 721, 727 on the 4 hour. Ugh, 4 hour. The 4 hour, my friend. I don't know about that. Just had that conversation with a friend of mine that has a tattoo studio in her name. Told her that the best she did was to get the verification. Now, the tattoos is more difficult to scam online businesses, but still be safer than sorrow. Yeah. Well, I mean, because that person who's impersonating your tattoo artist, you know, they could easily be messaging people saying, oh, you know, I'll give you 50% off a tattoo or whatever, which I would never do, by the way. If you were offering 50% off a tattoo, I am staying far away from you, my friend. Fuck that. Shit, if anything, I need more tattoos right now. I need more. It's been a while. I should get that sniper emoji tattooed on me somewhere. That's what I should do. But we'll see. I don't know. All right. So, I said in 15 minutes or in 10 minutes we'll do our giveaway. That was like 20 minutes ago. How about that? What we'll do is we'll do our giveaway. All right. We'll put an alert at the 4609 level, because I mean I think that's going to be hit today. If it doesn't, then no harm, no foul, because this right now this looks like shit. But we'll see if it happens or if it doesn't. But I got our wheel of names already, so we can do it. All right. Are y'all ready? Drop a book emoji if you guys are ready for the giveaway. Where's it at? Where's it at? Drop a book emoji if you guys are ready. And it's totally public, by the way. And we always do our giveaways the same, meaning I'll put out a video and then you have that day and the entire weekend to watch it and comment. And the last video I made was only, I think, 7 minutes long. It's called Quit Being a Slave. So all of the comments from this weekend, I've already gone and made the list. So I want to like have it in a separate window, but I don't feel like doing all that shit today. I don't feel like doing that. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I think so. All right, cool. So these are all the comments. Okay. So again, it's going to be 4 books and a leather journal. All right. So the first one's going to be The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. So that will be Hamza. Let me just write that down real quick so I don't forget. It's a long ass name, my friend. All right, so Hamza, you get a copy of The Daily Stoic. And for Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. Lee side 4. And yeah, congrats. Congrats. All right, number 3 is Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday. Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday. All right, it was Willow, but to be fair, Willow, you're here, right? We had a conversation the other day. I need to see if he's here. Willow, are you with us? We got to take a quick break. Quick break. Because I need to verify something. We'll come back to that briefly. He might not be here. We'll give him a minute. We'll give him a minute. Oh, we're not done. We're not done with the giveaway. So here's the conversation that we had. Well, it's a long conversation about many things, but Willow told me, he said, quote, that if he wins another giveaway, he's gonna allow someone else to have it. So I think what we're gonna do is re-roll for Stillness is the Key. Okay. Where'd my names go? Here we go. Okay. So again, for Stillness is the Key, because he said, I shit you not, he said if he wins, he would rather have someone else have it. But I did put his name in here because he had commented. Okay. So Anthony from Geometry. That's a long, that one is a long name for sure. All right, so Anthony gets a copy of Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday. The last book is going to be Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. And that goes to Itty Strings 581. Okay. Remove. And so here's our last one, which is a copy of a leather journal. Kind of like, not this one. I have many, but like a leather journal. Okay, this will be our last one for today. All right, drum roll. I don't have one, but you guys can imagine it. So for a copy of a leather journal goes to Karen Jackson 544. Karen Jackson 544. All right, so that'll do it for our giveaway today, which is to, I don't know if you saw the title, but it is to celebrate 150 active members. So, hey, I told you guys, look, we're going to do more giveaways. We went from 3 books to 4 and a journal. So we went from 3 things to 5. Okay, because I love giving stuff away. I love it. And let me see. So at 150 members. So the next one will be at 200 members. And matter of fact, I will do another one at 100,000 views for this year. So I average now about 15 to 20 a month, and we're at 82 or 83 so far. So we're definitely going to get that in like a month or two. Okay. So we'll do, let me just write that down to make sure. And you guys can write this down if you want as well. The next giveaway is going to be at 200 members or 100K followers. I mean, Jesus, we're not even close to that. 100K views, my bad. We're going to do both. It's just whichever comes first. 200 members, 100,000 views, whichever one comes first. I don't know what's going to come first. I'm assuming the views. I could be wrong. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Oh shit, did we miss that? No, we didn't. I thought those were equal highs for a minute. I was about to be mad. I was about to be like, how did we miss that? We didn't. We didn't miss that. So again, Daily Stoic was Hamza, Discipline's Destiny, Lee Side 4, Stillness is the Key, Anthony from Geometry, Meditations, Itty Strings 581, and a Leather Journal, Karen Jackson 544. So all you have to do, and yes, I agree, Willow, that was a good decision from Willow. All you guys have to do, for those of you that won, is reach out to me on Instagram and obviously prove that it's you, and I need to know where to send it. I would appreciate if you guys could do that today, but you have until Friday's live stream to do that. You literally have until Friday to do that. Now, if you don't want a copy of the book, if you want the like the Kindle version instead, I'd be down for that. It's up to you. Whether you want the physical or the Kindle, I don't care. You just tell me what you want, and I'll do it. Thank you, Andreas. YouTube's actually about 3 days behind right now, so I know it's over 150. I just don't know what the exact number is. And yeah, Charlie, all you have to do to join the giveaway is just comment. That's all I had to, that's all I asked for, was just a comment. None of this like, retweet, fucking tag 3 friends. I can't stand that shit. I fucking hate when people tag me in that shit. I don't hate. Hate's a strong word, but I'm just saying, it's like, oh, notification. 500K account giveaway. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I hate that, bro. I will never make you guys do that. Tag 3 friends. Fuck that. Sorry. I'm passionate about it, okay? Because I don't like it. But yeah, just a simple comment. That's all you had to do. Giveaways are fun to watch. Giveaways are fun to do. Look, man. Look. You want to be a person who's happy? You want like some real satisfaction in life? Give stuff away. Give stuff away. I promise you, you will not regret it. I have like 3 or 4 copies of Meditations. I've given away books and then just rebought them for myself. When we did that video, trash to cash, my neighbor was selling, or not selling, they were throwing away a bunch of stuff, and I kept the bookshelves and then I flipped them for like 40 bucks, bought 7 used books, and then as soon as I got them in, I gave them all away. Stuff like that is fun to me, bro. It's so fun because you never know who's gonna need something like that. And I want to say that bookshelf over at the Kroger by my house, I think it's like a Girl Scout thing. It's like, oh, Girl Scouts of America or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if I could have some cookies, like, fuck. But, if I could just give away the books, that's cool too. And I'm telling you, man, you will feel incredible. Incredible. And I'm addicted to this, bro. I'm addicted to just giving stuff away. I fucking love it. I love it. That's why I told you I'd give away an iPhone at 1,000 members. The very day we get 1,000 memberships, like active, of course, iPhone. Don't care. Don't care what country, where you're from, where you're at. I want to give away an iPhone. Now, between then and now, we're going to give away a ridiculous amount of books. My budget for giveaways, I'm breaking it. I'm breaking the budget, bro. Fuck us some comments. You know what I'm saying? And look, one thing too is it's not even about getting anything in return. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Like I see people that do they'll go to a restaurant and they'll over tip the server, which I think is a great thing. I'm not trying to hate on that. But I will tell you that over 90% of the things that I do as far as like being a good Samaritan or giving stuff away, I do not have a camera on. I don't. We do here because it's a public giveaway. There's no getting out of that. Now, the video I made, that was for a video and to show you guys that I can be a fucking hustler if I need to be, okay? Or to show you that it can be done, But a lot of the times if I give like money or if I donate stuff, you guys will never know about that. You will never know. I will never tell you. Because that takes it takes away the real value of it. When you can give in secret, oh man. It's the best thing in the world. And you don't have to take my word for it. I just want you to try it one day. Just try it. Take something that you value, like maybe a book, maybe your favorite book, and just give it away. You can always buy a new copy. It could be, dude, anything, bro. Anything. It doesn't matter. I just so happen to really like books, so I give away books. You know what I mean? But it could be fucking whatever. And I'm telling you, just try it. Matter of fact, that's your challenge for this week. On top of what we talked about in the Discord. That is your challenge for everybody that's watching and listening today. That's your challenge this week, is to give away something to a stranger or just donate it. There's donation centers you can drop shit off at. There's those, I forget what you call it, that place where you can just give books. You can take a book or leave a book. I never take a book. I never do it. I never take a single book. I just give and give and give. Try it. Okay? Try it. And if you do not feel better after doing that, I'll replace whatever it is that you gave away. That's how confident I am. Take a $30 book, $20 book, give it away. And if you don't feel great about that, I will replace it just for you. That's how confident I am. Anyway, let me catch up on the chat real quick because I'm behind. Sometimes I talk too much and you guys let me do that. If you don't claim your book, I'm going to tell John to send it to me. Yeah, Beverly's going to get whatever is unclaimed by Friday. It's been done. Physical, but I'm from Portugal. Too many things to pass until. Well, Katarina, so Portugal, do you guys have an Amazon there? Because I know there's Amazon.com, there's Amazon.ge, I think, for Germany, and some other ones like for various countries. There's got to be one specifically for Portugal. If not, you're getting the Kindle version, and that's a wrap. Is your journal for sale? What journal? I don't sell anything of mine that's like physical. I thought about it, but I can tell you that it would be priced where nobody would buy it. Like the charts that I've printed out, I could put that. I mean, I have that in like a big binder, and I'm sure I could sell that. But doing something like that would not be priced reasonably at all. I mean, it'd be like $1,000. Like, it would be something stupid. And that's why I'd rather have you guys do that yourself. I want you to build your own library of books and of... I want to pay attention to this. I want to see what happens right there. Right there? What just happened? Pay attention to that. I would rather have you build your own binder of charts and stuff like that. Because I mean, I could do it for you, but I'm going to tax heavy. Heavy. Matter of fact, you want to talk about taxes? I was at the bar the other night, and they had a bottle of Macallan 12 and a Macallan 18. So I talked to the bartender. I'm like, look, I bet you that 18 is pretty expensive. I was like, can you tell me what the price, like what the shots are on the Macallan 12 and the Macallan 18? And she's like looking it up. She goes, oh my God, the Macallan 12 is like 40 a shot. The Macallan 18 is $96 a shot. $96 a shot. I'm like, oh my heavens. So I went to Total Wine where I get my liqueur. And I don't know what they had behind the bar, but I know the Macallan 18 that I saw at the store was like $400 a bottle. So you're telling me, or maybe I just don't know how to measure because I don't have like a liquor license, but dude, a $400 bottle and you're selling shots at $96 a piece? Something's not right there. That's some taxation, bro. Too much. Naruto used to give away the 4 agreements. I like the 4 agreements, but there's only like 1 or 2 things in there that I didn't really care for. I didn't really agree with. I mean, decent book though, but I think he's got the wrong idea though on the spiritual side of things. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. All that shit today. Speaking my mind today, John. Sensible person. Want to give something to be loved. Or something to a loved person. I get tears in my eyes. Yeah. You tell anyone. Oh, yeah. If you tell anyone you failed the challenge, that's probably a good idea. I gave someone a copy of the Daily Stoic last week and did feel great to just give and not want something in return. Right. Exactly. That's my point, man. That is my point. God, the Nasdaq. Throw the whole Nasdaq away. I think if this 5-minute candle respects this imbalance here, I think that's what's going to send this higher. But I think the problem with this now is risk reward. Because like, let's say we longed it here, like this imbalance right here. Okay. Like right now, 4606. Okay. Let's just assume for a second, I'm not even logged in anything. that, let's just say we longed it. Okay. What do we say at 625, right? Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. The risk reward, I think, here is not advantageous, especially if you're only targeting that like 4610 level, which is just above those highs. To me, it's like, where's the stop at? Maybe this low, or even this low right there. Maybe. But what I am interested in, and guys, look, please do not take a live trade, okay? What I'm interested in watching though is this imbalance, and you've got this old gap right here as well. Right there. So that, like that right here, I would be interested to see what we do from there. Now, if we just trade lower and close lower, then I don't know. But I could see price responding from here. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay. What are you guys saying sheesh to? I'm all over the place today. And it's been almost 55 minutes. Oh, yeah. $96 a shot. Yeah, bro. I was like, $96 a shot. There's no fucking way. There's no way. I'd rather just say, okay, I'll just take 400 and just go buy the whole bottle. Doesn't make sense. Let me see that. Matter of fact, I can pull that up. I can pull it up. Or maybe it was because of because the thing is, see, that's not what I would want to see. Because the thing is, I couldn't see what it was on the shelf. So I couldn't tell if it was like a double cask or a sherry oak, like whatever. I don't know. Let me pull this up real quick. Actually, I want to see how this candle closes, but it doesn't look too good yet. Yeah, so us just trading through that and then closing lower. Yeah, I said that's not what I would want to see. So yeah, it's not looking too good here. Eesh. All right. Anyway, let me pull this up real quick. It was this one. I'm pretty sure. It was a Macallan 18, right? So that's a $400 bottle. And the 12 here is only 85. And this one's 75. What the fuck? That's 85 and 75. So I don't know. But yeah, this one's 380. That one's 400. but I'm not paying $96 a shot. Not doing it. Thoughts on gold and dollar for the week? We can do that. Let's take a look at it. And then we'll probably hop off here. The dollar, it is hard to say, to be fair. It is hard to say. If I had to say for the dollar, I would probably assume higher. Now, it's not really going off of a lot. But if you want some levels to outline maybe for this week with Australian dollar, you do have some lows here on the daily at 65.95. So that could be a downside objective. New Zealand, slightly different story. So it's debatable. British pound, I think, is also hard to say. It's just at a weird place. I mean, it came off of this imbalance here. I don't know what the downside target is, though. The euro has similar lows as Australian dollar, just set up a little bit differently. So if the Australian dollar trades lower, if the euro ends up trading lower as well, the dollar coming off of that monthly imbalance and then this daily imbalance within that, below that old low, if this gets sent higher, then I think that could make sense. That's the only logical thing that I would probably go with. You know, something off higher time frame for the week. What else do you say? Gold? Gold, I am long-term bullish still. And that's only because of the weekly highs. That's it. At 2075 or 2075, we have these highs over here that at least not have been met on Owanda. I know a couple months ago, back in May, there was some debate on Twitter with various traders because their brokers, some had ran this high and some had not. So who knows? Who knows? I've always looked at Owanda, I guess, when it comes to gold. So that's just what I'm going to roll with. We traded back down into this weekly imbalance. You guys already know with GCQ, the gold futures, we've been bullish since down here. Remember, we had our bullish bias back in here because of that weekly and daily gap. We traded higher, retracement, and I mean, it looks as if it's trading higher. So I would still assume that we would trade higher for the metals. So that kind of goes against the dollar as well. There's some confliction there, because if we're bullish on the dollar index, but also bullish on gold, like, you know, I could see that being probably a problem. But hey, that's what I think, okay? And maybe our gold contract is expired, so we got to switch that. But at least on a higher time frame, that's what that looks like. Okay. I should have did that this weekend, but I didn't. I did not switch that just yet. Bartenders making 100% returns. Yeah. Paid $150 for a $6 bottle. Jesus. Jesus. Tisk, tisk, tisk. The news pushed that monthly down to close under the wicks by the end of the week to confirm continued bearishness. Otherwise, possible upside to take equal highs. All right, so here's the last thing that I'll leave you guys with, because you made a good point, and I totally forgot to do this earlier. The news, okay? Make sure you look at the news this week, especially with your time zone, because, you know, for me, it's, let me refresh this. It's 1:00 p.m. for me. So this is going to show the times based on my time zone. So tonight we have cash rate for Australian dollar. Tuesday, so tomorrow morning. Oh, what the fuck? Can you guys still hear me? Can we get a sound check real quick? I don't know what happened. Sound check, please. If you got some value today, guys, drop a like on the stream as well. If you guys are ready for another, if you're ready for another giveaway. Okay, thanks guys for the sound check. So like I was saying, tonight, so in about 10 and a half hours, we have cash rate for Australian dollar. And then tomorrow morning, 30 minutes after the open, we have some manufacturing PMI. It could shake things a little bit. And then in the evening / afternoon time, we have unemployment for New Zealand. Wednesday, non-farm employment change at 7:15. I will not be awake for that. Thursday, bank rate for British pound during London. Governor Bailey speaks. I won't be up for that. I won't anything. I won't be up for unemployment on Thursday. And then here's the big shebang. NFP Friday. So I think today's a decent day to trade. Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be decent. I think Thursday and Friday are going to be questionable. I think when in doubt, stay out. We'll know more on Wednesday. Our Wednesday stream. Let me see. Yeah. So make sure if you guys are in any trades with those currencies, don't get your face ripped off. Okay? Don't get your face ripped off. So let me tell you what I was doing earlier is I was cycling through the time frames to see if there was anything in here. And when we were looking at the 2-minute, I looked at this and I think this looks terrible. And I didn't say anything. That's why I'm like, this is garbage. And that's why I kind of stuck on the 5-minute. And that's why we looked at this. But yeah. It's not entirely doing what I thought it was going to do. So I'm not going to do anything with this here. And the Nasdaq looks... I'm not looking at the Nasdaq until tomorrow. How about that? Okay, how about that? So with that being said, we'll shut it down here. We did our giveaway. Don't forget to reach out to me on Instagram so I know where to send it. Congrats again to Hamza, Leeside, 4, Anthony from Geometry, 80 Strings, and Karen Jackson for the books and the journal. Our next giveaway is going to be at 200 members, active members, and 100,000 views in 2023. Not total, because we're way above that total, but in terms of this year, specifically 2023, when we get to 100K, we'll do another giveaway. All right? So yeah, y'all be blessed. Go be productive. Read something. And don't forget to give something away this week. And don't tell anybody. Don't expect anything in return. Okay? Y'all be good.